We're back. Starting a little bit early. We got about 5 minutes until the open. MGOL almost on the backside here. Technically it is with the MACD, but it's still flirting with VWAP here. JTAI, nice rip pre-market. Nice rip pre-market on rumors of a buyout. Went from 270 up to 6. So the pre-market traders ate this one up. That's a 160% move pre-market. But now it's stuck in a range here. So, I don't know. This last week has been, I've been shaken out a few times. And I've had some questions. Some people ask me questions about why I get out of trades so quickly. And historically speaking, I have issues with holding my losers too long and not holding my winners long enough. So I know the formula for that's going to make me successful is to cut my losers short. And I don't even want to necessarily say holding my winners longer. I think eventually that'll come, but as of now, just cutting my losers shorter. So, because at the end of the day, I'm a hyper scalper, right? I'm a hyper scalper. So this is last year's metrics, and I know my level 2 is going to kind of get in the way. Last year's metrics, this actually happened at the end of the year, like December, because I started trying to take bigger size. That also happens to me. Once I start taking bigger size, I like take continuous L's for whatever reason. But the whole year last year, my trade accuracy was 60%. That's fantastic. That's great. 60% that should be a profitable year. But look at the average loser is $27. The average winner is $17. Okay, so this is part of the time frame of when I tried starting, moving into this hyper trading, hyper scalping, momentum trading strategy. So my average loser is almost double than my average winner. That's problem number one. Like, well, why could that be? And the average losing time, this says less than a minute. This says less than a minute, but it's actually, I think if I drill that down in a different area, I'm pretty sure that's like double the amount of time. Yes, I got caught in some halt downs, several halt downs last year, and yes, I got caught in some halt ups, but I'm pretty sure this statistic right here, my average holding time for losers, is almost double. I want to get that down to like 15 seconds for average losers. Average losers needs to be down like to 15 seconds or 10 seconds, and ideally average winners would be like double the time. I know exactly, so if we go back to these statistics, I know my formula works for my accuracy. Now, when I started trading live with a camera in front of my face several years ago, I also had kind of this little emotional hurdle. I wouldn't say emotional hurdle, mental hurdle that I kind of had to get over. And I don't know if that's happening again now or if just the market's slowing down. But this is I think the first time and this is a nice month here. Just scrolling through. This was a full red week in July. I got to move this screen so I can't see. So, depending on how today goes, but, this might be the first red week since July of 2024, full red week. And not that I'm complaining about it, but it's just, of course, having a camera in front of your face just adds a little bit more of complexity to trading. But I'm here for the journey. I'm here to document my journey. This is my journey. So I know my formula works. If my accuracy is at 60%, and the reason I'm having bigger losses than winners is because I'm holding the losers longer because I'm still in a cash account and I don't want to waste my only cash trade on a loser, and I know for a fact that's what's happening, then I think I have a I think I have a winning plan. I think I have a winning strategy. The only real hold up here is when do I fund the account to continue the strategy and move from only one trade or a few trades to multiple trades. That's what we got going on today. Let's see what we got. The bell rings in 1 second. JTAI, what you gonna do here? And having said that, maybe I should take smaller size today and just take more trades. See if it breaks 6. Bid's not above 6. Now the bid's above 6. Nope, back under 6. Yeah, that bid couldn't climb up to the ask. Let's see what happens. Got up to about 612. MGOL, nice move through vwap here. Oh, nice move on JTAI also. Now I would be able to take bigger share size on MGOL, of course. Got like a, oops, that's not where I want to draw that. So on my level 2 down here, I have them highlighted when big blocks are there, but it's kind of worthless on cheaper stocks because, you know, of course people are going to use much larger size on cheaper stocks. So I don't want to pay too much mind to the highlighted bid and ask on this. Pre-market high 124. Halt downs at 86 cents. Lower bands just below that at about 85 cents. Higher low there on JTAI. Let's see what happens. Oh no, that's just the start of a new candle. Sorry about that. I guess it's this one's a slightly higher low. Not by much though. Not by much. I don't know if we can. I don't know if I can trust VWAP here on MGOL. Doesn't look like it's being respected very much. JTAI needs to crack 650. Testing 650 now. The dance flow silly. The ladies going for me. Alright, anything else moving? Ooh. MBRX, that's in my wheelhouse. That popped up over VWAP. MBRX. Oh, MBRX. Front side. Got the 365 yesterday. Problems at 320. Problems at 330. Potential problems, I suppose. Here's 220. Some sellers stacked up there at 219, 220. It's a pretty good front side move. I could take the 1 minute to make a new high, wait for the first pullback. Don't want to chase these running green candles though. Again, very well could in a margin account, but that is not the case right now. So we work with what we got. Testing 230, man, flying through some of these issue levels. Nice move. Seller at 235, broke that. Let's give us a pullback here. What's halt up? Halt up's at 256. That's still not for a while. This thing is moving. Nice. Right through pre-market highs. Is it gonna halt up? Is it gonna make me take the risky dip and rip after the halt up? Pull back. Take that. It's all right. It's all right if this turns into a bigger than I'd like L. Oh no, not that big. Yo, yo. All right. Well, I was gonna use VWAP as a max loss area. That's a crying shame. Real bad week for me this week. Ugly week. So let me manage this trade here first. Seller at 215. No love through 220. Small buyer at 212. Tug of war at 214, 215. Let's see who wins this battle. That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate L. 119 bucks. So the idea is that it was a fantastic move up, right? This one right here. That is a 17% move in the same candle. Oh, and it popped right back up to my entry point. That's okay, because I mean, there's no guarantee that that was going to happen. So the idea being on the front side move is like when the stock, when the stock should theoretically be the strongest, right? So if I have a front side panic flush down to VWAP, that's usually a pretty good trade for me. So that's what I was trying to take. I was trying to take that front side panic flush down to VWAP. Let me show you some tag breakdowns from last year as well. So as a recap from last year, if I took all of my tags, which is like all of the trading setups I take, and I do gross P&L, so you can see a range trade is my worst performing trade. A backside trade is my second worst performing trade, and then I got stuck in some halt downs, right? I also don't do well on high day breakouts, but if I flip this, the front side of the move is my best performing trades. Turquoise front side means like it's fresh on the front side, like this. See this candle here? See how it's turquoise in this area on the MACD there? That's what that means. So, and then if I do multiple tags here, if I do a tag combination, I want the so the lower band panic flush in the range is probably the only range profitable move up. See, there's a dip and rip that I was talking about yesterday. we can go into percentage wise or percentage of like how that those tag combinations do. But let's see. So I want the panic flush. Select tags. I want front side. I want my panic flush. Oops. Panic flush, and I want a vwap bounce. So if I run those, oh, what happened here? Maybe I got to go to details. So the front side, panic flush with the 3 tags selected. My accuracy is almost 64% with that trade. So I don't dislike that trade. You know, that one didn't work out. I have to remind myself that I have to take the trades and the setups that statistically have been fantastic for me. And it looks like this actually got back to where it is. And, you know, such is life. Such is life. That, you know, this is a profitable trade setup for me. And unfortunately, I mean, there's no guarantee that this is going to pop back up. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If I would have waited long enough, you know, this actually would have turned into a bear trap here. Flush below VWAP, and then, you know, I could have got in right above VWAP. But again, there's no guarantee that would have happened. There's no guarantee that would have flushed below VWAP. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't mindful enough at the time to realize that this dipped down below VWAP and was trying to get back up. I might have, in the sense of I was just trying to recoup my losses and manage the trade, but I wasn't thinking of it as a bear trap at that point. But hope this video was helpful at some point, I guess, reviewing some of my metrics. But rough day for me, or rough week for me in the books. I think this is the rough week I have had in over a year or so. And all right, new highs here for MBRX. So, but it is what it is. So thank y'all for being here. Drop a comment. Let me know how y'all did. Hopefully you took, maybe you were more patient than me on that, or maybe you rode the ride up, but let me know how it went in the comments. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.